Hi everyone, welcome to week 2. This video provides an overview of the topics that we'll cover this week and provides an introduction to the participation and homework assignments. The meta topic for this week is descriptive epidemiology. You may remember from last week that there are two major purposes of epidemiology, with the first being to describe the distribution of health issues in populations. This is called descriptive epidemiology. Epidemiologists describe the health of populations using descriptive variables, including person, place, and time. Or you can think of these variables as who, where, and when. One of the key pieces of data that epidemiologists need is how many people in a population are affected by a health issue. Epidemiologists measure the number of people affected by calculating measures of frequency. This week, we will learn about the three main ones, including how to calculate them. The first measure is prevalence, which is the proportion of existing cases or the proportion of people who have a disease at some point in time. It is often expressed as a percentage. For example, the proportion or prevalence of adults in the US who had type 2 diabetes in 2022 was 11.6%. We can look at the distribution of health issues by descriptive variables such as age, sex, or race ethnicity. This chart shows the prevalence of diabetes among US adults by age group. We can see that among 18 to 44-year-olds, the prevalence was nearly 5%. This means that nearly 5% of all 18 to 44-year-olds in the US in 2022 had type 2 diabetes. The second measure is incidence proportion, also called risk. This is the proportion of new cases of disease that occur within a given time period. It is usually expressed per multiple of 10, such as 10, 1,000, 100,000, or 1 million. The incidence or risk of diabetes in the US in 2021 was approximately 6 per 1,000. This means that 6 out of every 1,000 people were newly diagnosed with diabetes in 2021. Let's look at the incidence of type 2 diabetes by a descriptive variable, in this case, sex. In the US, between 2019 and 2021, the risk of type 2 diabetes for women was 5.5 per 1,000. For men, it was 6.4 per 1,000. The last measure of frequency is incidence rate, which is the speed or how fast new cases of disease occur within a specified time period. Incidence rates, often just called rates, are usually depicted on line graphs, so we can see change over time. Here, we can see the changes in the yearly incidence rates between 2000 and 2018. We can see that the rate was highest around 2009. The participation and homework assignments look very similar this week. They are both composed of short answer questions, many of which ask you to identify the measures of frequency and calculate them. You can work on the participation assignment with your classmates. It is 10 points and graded for completeness. After you submit it, the answer key will be released so you can check your work. The homework will also be released at this point. You should do this on your own. It's worth 15 points and graded for accuracy. After you submit it, the answer key to the homework will be released so you can see how you did. Good luck with this module, and as usual, please let me know if you have any questions along the way. Bye, everyone.